Hello guys, and welcome to another ProfileTree video. So today we're going to be covering the best useful Chrome extensions. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So before we look into the Chrome extensions themselves, let's get some background knowledge and idea on what they actually are. So Chrome extensions are basically a way to improve the user's experience or to modify and add functionality to the Chrome browser. Now, developers have used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create these Chrome extensions, and it actually is stored within a CRX package. So it's a zip file, it's a CRX package, and it's pretty much installed within the installer. You'll see it in the bottom left, and we'll demonstrate that. So pretty much the aim of the extension is to serve a single purpose, which the whole program is built. And this is just to give you a better user experience, as we've said there before. And the extension's pretty much just there to have minimal interface or just to extend a web page. It's not really meant to, it doesn't affect your Chrome usage in a way that you would expect. More or less just to help you out, depending on what Chrome extension you decide to pick. So now that we have that covered, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the extensions that I think are the most useful to have. So starting off with the first one, it's called LastPass. Now this is one of my favorite ones to use. More the fact that it's a password manager that handles all of the passwords in one area. And I believe that it's one of the better ones. Now, of course, there are other ones to choose from out there, but LastPass was my decision to use, and I think it's great. There is also a free version that you could use, or you could decide to use the premium version, which unlocks all the other features you can use for LastPass. So that's primarily your option to use. So as I've said, it pretty much just stores your passwords in an encrypted vault, and then it's able to automatically fill out web forms, logins, pretty much anything as required. Now, the only way that you could actually, use the password or LastPass is that you have to remember what the LastPass password manager is. Now, if you forget this, you can hit the forget and it'll send you a hint to your email, which gives you an idea of what your password is. But if you don't guess it correctly, you'll have to pretty much create a new account, all this and that. So it can be a little bit of a pain and a hassle. So that's one of the cons about LastPass. But it is very secure. And I do believe that it is a military grade encryption, for the vault. That's what they sort of use. So anything like bank grade or military grade, that's what the LastPass is. As well as that, you can also store other information such as your credit card details or anything like passport details, driver license details, anything like that. Anything that you would pretty much just use within a daily basis. This could be like shopping online or adding your passport or driver's license information. So anything like that, as I've stated, that's what you would use the web forms for, or the just to automatically fill it out. And it is very handy, just to have LastPass. It saves you time to for passwords that you may have forgotten, or of course, it's just a great way to keep everything in line. You can also use their own password generator as well, depending if you don't want to make a custom password. You can just get LastPass to pretty much create a auto-generated password for you. So that's one of the benefits of using LastPass, and I would highly recommend to use it. So this is pretty much how it looks there when you search it up within the Chrome Web Store. You'll see the LastPass free password manager, and I have it installed already. We pretty much have a 4.4 out of 5 rating, and you've got nearly about 10 million plus users. That's pretty much just how it looks. There's the background of it. So there's the auto-generated fill for the password, and as you can see, you have form fills as well. So quite a lot of usage for it. As you can see, it's been recently updated at March 29th, 2023. So that's a pretty good update. So that means it's always looked at, and it is one of the featured ones as well. So as I've said, highly recommend to use this password manager. Of course, there are other ones to choose from there. So yeah, that's pretty much one of the more useful Chrome extensions to use. So we'll go ahead and move on to our next one. Now, for those who love to do some multitasking, or simply just want maybe if you want to have better understanding and you like people to read things out for you, then it would be great to have Read Aloud as your Chrome extension. Now, Read Aloud is pretty much just a way for you, it's just a Chrome extension to pretty much just read what's on the web page or whatever sort of screen you're looking at. Pretty much just goes and reads whatever you have in front of you from top to bottom. You pretty much just get it to play. This could be a book that you're reading online using a laptop. You could be reading through a web page as well. And on top of that, as I've stated, there's also a great number of different voices available to choose from. Even gives you options to adjust the voices by using the sliders or tweaking the pitch. So there are also other ones that you can use as the text to voice speech extensions. And so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other ones as well as Read Aloud. So as you can see, there are different popular ones. So Read Aloud is the better one there, and that's a text to speech voice reader. You have Speechify as well, but I'm pretty sure you would have to sign up to this one. So that's the two there. As you can see, there's about 4 million users with a rating of 4.3 out of 5. And sort of just demonstrates to you how it looks. So you'll have that little Chrome extension in your top right, from where you could adjust the speed, the pitch, and the volume. And you can even have the text highlighting as well, so you can have that on or off. And that's as simple as it looks there. I know the interface is old. Regardless, it does do the job that you need it to do. And it supports at least 40 plus languages, which is great. So as it states, you can pretty much read it using PDF, Google Docs, Google Playbooks, Amazon Kindle, or you could go through web pages if you want to. It's great for any presentations, especially if you don't really want to read any of the information that's on the board. You can get the Read Aloud to speak it out for you, or you could use Speechify. So there's multiple different ways you could take advantage of the actual Chrome extension itself. So I have placed that on one of the more useful Chrome extensions to use. But now that that's covered, we'll go ahead and take a look at our next useful Chrome extension. Now, of course, I know what you're going to say. You're probably thinking, oh, there's already a screen capture or a way to do some screen captures using either the snipping tool or the screenshot for the Mac. Now, there are other ways to use it, of course. You can go through using the shortcut keys. But for those who are looking for more of a full page screen capture or specific page captures, especially if you want to just make it easy for yourself without using the shortcut keys, then it's great to have a Chrome extension for a full page screen capture. Now, there are different ones available to use on the Chrome extension web store. There's ones such as the Go Full Page. As you can see, you've got Screenshots tool, Screenshot Master, and Screenshot Recorder. So yes, as I said, the extension's pretty much great for when you want to capture either sections of the page. You could capture a whole page without the tabs, and as well as that, the full page, of course. And this means that it'll pretty much just screen grab an area or web page from top to bottom, and then it automatically scrolls for you. So that's what's great about using the full page screen capture. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at some of the available ones to use, and we'll actually take a look into the extension itself. So as you can see, I've just searched up the screenshot tool for extensions. Now there are a few extensions to pick from. You've got one that says screen recorder, you've got the screenshot tool, screen capture, so a couple of different ones there, and they're all featured as well. And then for the Go Full Page, that's the Go Full Page screen capture. So that's pretty much how it looks. You've got the little Pac-Man looking there, and it's able to screen grab the entire screen. And as you can see, this one's updated last year of May 27th. And of course, there are other ones here. You've got the full page one, and this has been updated around this year as well. But yeah, there's a couple of different ones as well to use for, and I would highly recommend to use the full page screenshot or a screenshot extension for the Chrome Web Store. But anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at our next extension. Now, the next extension that I actually wanted to cover quickly is called Stay Focused. Now, this is really great for if, just say, you do a lot of office work, you do a lot of work online. Some websites can be a little bit distracting. So Stay Focused ensures that you pretty much stay away from these websites, and you can time yourself for however long you want to block that website for. So as you can see, you could block the entire website. So there's one there for around 10 minutes. And it pretty much just makes sure that you keep on top of all the things that you need to do, and pretty much just avoids and eliminates all those very distracting websites. So you could be like, especially if you have issues with procrastination, so this would be one of the better ways to avoid that, which is using the Stay Focused ad blocker, or it is pretty much just an ad blocker. It blocks the website, temporarily. And as you can see, you got a couple of options there as well for when you can block those sites. And what's great is this is a free extension to use. And it even shows, basically, as you can see, if you sit down on the computer, you'll swear to be productive. Next thing you know, it's 12 hours later. You've checked your email, updated your Facebook status. So it pretty much just goes into an overview of some procrastinators. So this is the best way to pretty much do your work. Not much more else to explain about it. I would say it's pretty much just a great tool to use, just to make sure that you're not too distracted. But anyway, that's pretty much all the extensions that I want to cover. Of course, there are plenty of different extensions to use, so that would be self-preference. This is what I prefer to use on a daily basis, helps me get some of my work done, as well as that just helps me use the Chrome extension or using the Chrome browser to its full capacity. Now, there are other ones as well for discounts. You can use like Honey, and that gives you discount codes as well. There are plenty of different uses and extensions to use for yourselves, so be sure to explore the other ones that may be useful to you. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys have any questions at all, please do leave them in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much.